Hello Allegheny, it's October 1st and yes, it's still golf season. It's a beautiful day today and I think it's only going to get better in the next week or two. So come out and play some golf. We want to see you out here. The course is in great shape, a little bit wet. We just had a bunch of rain the last few days, but it's really good and we'd love to see you. So your October tip, we're going to discuss your pivot point, and there's lots of discussion about pivot point. My good friend Rocco Mediate, who's maybe one of the best, most solid ball strikers I've ever been around, he moves off his ball a lot and then moves back and gets way to his left. There's the guys out there talking about stack and tilt, where they keep their weight all on their left side and play that way. And so my thoughts on this subject are that they're kind of all correct. And what I mean by that is I have three clubs here. I have my driver, 7-iron or a mid-iron, and my sand wedge. Okay, so I think we use three different pivot points for these three clubs. And I'll show you with the driver first. So with my driver, the pivot point's going to be back in this area, so on this side of my body. So I want to wind into my right leg with my driver. We're going to put the ball more forward in our stance, and we're going to turn behind this ball so that we can go ahead and hit up on this ball. Okay, so my pivot point here is back in here, ball forward, turn into my right leg, finish on my left, good balance. Okay, then we go to our mid-iron, 7-iron, and what I think the pivot point here is the buttons on my shirt. So I want to now pivot around the buttons on my shirt because I need a descending blow, but I also need some power. So right here, pivot point center of my body. So I'm going to turn around the center of my body. And that was a pretty good solid strike. You can see my ball was here, and the deepest part of my divot is way up here, so the bottom of my swing was 4 inches in front of that ball. Okay? Now we move to our wedges. We don't need a lot of movement. We don't need a lot of power with our wedges. So even if I'm hitting a pretty full or 3/4 wedge, now the pivot point's going to be up here, more off my left leg, more like the stack and tilters. So here we go. Keep the weight forward, and I can hit them much more consistent that way. So again, another good strike. Again, you can see here was my ball, where it was. Here's the deepest part of my divot. So the bottom of my swing was at least 4 inches in front of the ball there. Okay, so everybody has different ideas on this. You know, Jimmy Ballard, great teacher. He always liked you to load into your right side with everything. Rocco loads into his right side with everything. He's amazing. Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer talked about keeping their head right over the ball. Okay. Tiger Woods in his prime moved his head back a little bit and really threw. Okay. So, you know, but there's no debate when you come to chipping. Your pivot point's way forward. So we want to get our weight forward, pivot point forward. All my weight's up on my left. And that's how I hit good solid chips. Again, here was my ball, and the deepest part of my swing was after that ball, target side of that ball. Okay, So I think it's really important. With your driver, you need some power. So your pivot point's back here, you wind up behind it. Your irons, you're trying to strike them solid. So you're kind of more right over them. And then your wedges, you don't need a lot of power. You're trying to get precision, so you stay right up on them. Okay, so if you have any questions, come see myself or Drew or Randy or Jacqueline, and we'd love to help you. Don't take the off season off. Let's get better at golf. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much.